MLB The Show 21 has been a great year of content. However, when you have so many cards and so many players to use, some players kind of get swept beneath the rug. And there are a lot of cards at this point in the year that still can deserve a high diamond card, whether they're a 99 or not, and a lot of mysterious missing names in MLB The Show 21. So what we are going to do today, we're going to go through, break down all these cards that could use a high diamond version of themselves in the game. So we'll see which cards we may be getting here in the future. Let's get into it. What is going on, guys? Appreciate you all watching this video. In case you are brand new, have not hit that sub button, make sure you do. We'll be talking MLB The Show 21, all MLB The Show 22 news. Make sure you hit that sub button if you have not already. I know a lot of people forget to hit that sub button, so make sure you have that hit, that little notification bell on as well. Also, as you may see, I do have a Scann jersey. We're going to be selling these until Friday this week. If you want to check them out, check out the link in the description. Use code SCANN to check out for 15% off. Really help you save a little bit of money on the jersey cost. If you're looking for a neat little Christmas gift for yourself, make sure you check these out. But without further ado, let's talk about the cards that we are missing in MLB The Show 21. So there is one that I need to talk about first, and it is Mike Trout. So MLB The Show tweeted out before saying, one new diamond, the catch in the World Series reward pack. And just saying, if they're using the word to catch, kind of sounds like they're hinting towards a 99 Mike Trout. But now to get back on track, let's just go team by team. I could definitely name one card, at least for many teams, that can use a boosted high diamond card. The first one is a pretty obvious one. We have Cal Ripken Jr. He has an 88 overall, and then he also has a 94 overall. That was in Team Affinity Season 2. And he is someone that definitely deserves a 99. He's one of the best all-time shortstops. He's going to be a top-tier shortstop option. I think he'll be as good as Fernando Tatis Jr., some of the cards we got. But they do have a shot to make him really good this year. For my Yankees, one card that we need a 99 overall version for is Ron Guidry. This is one of the best, or arguably the best all-time Yankee pitcher, and he got a 99 in years past. He's never really the best option, but his quirky release and hopefully solid attributes if they give it to him could make him a pretty quirky and solid starter in the late game here, but chances are he's not going to be like an amazing starting pitcher option. We move on to the AL Central, and the first one we talk about is Kenny Lofton, and the only reason I think there's a shot, many milestone cards I think are the last cards for everyone, at least it seems that way, but for someone like Kenny Lofton, he usually gets a 97 overall. So maybe there's a shot to give him a 97, 98, 99 overall card. He'd play a lot like that Lou Brock card if you guys like him. One name that I came up with as a current player that could use a boosted card is Shane Bieber. He was a very good pitcher last year, and he did have a little bit of an injury-riddled season this year. I know he didn't pitch the most, but he could definitely use a boosted diamond card for that Indians team. Now we move over to the Tigers, and one of the first ones I think of is Alan Trammell. This is, again, one of the best all-time Tigers players. He has a 95 overall, which is very solid, and I think about it, I don't know how much better a 99 would be, but they could likely boost that contact a little more, give him like 70s, 80s power. Someone who doesn't have any really good diamond at all is Jack Morris. He's always someone that people forget exists, and it would be cool to give him like a high diamond card. Will it happen though? Not really sure about that. I forgot to mention Harmon Killebrew. And this card actually does have a great shot at happening. He does get a 99 each year. One of the best all-time Twins for sure. And he'd be a very fun power hitting card. Not really sure how much he'd really be used though, but does deserve a 99, that's for sure. Next is one of the most talked about ones that is missing a card, Kirby Puckett. New legend. They promoted the game with a trailer, announced they're going to have Kirby Puckett in the game. Whoa! Hype, love it. But he has yet to get a high diamond card. And this card was barely even wanted in the very start of the year. So he is someone that definitely needs a high diamond card. Now we move on to the Astros, and I do want to put this out there. There is at least a slim shot we get some boosted Altuve card. I know he has a 98 overall already, but they could give us a good Altuve from years past. A Topps Now card might not be the end all for him. One that is more likely to get a boosted card is Jeff Bagwell. He is a very solid first baseman, probably in the class of like Paul Konerko type. He could be very good though, but again, his stance is so weird. I'm not sure how many people are going to use a Jeff Bagwell card, but I feel like he's a must for the all-time Astros. Next one I kind of feel like I have to mention as a Yankee fan, Tino Martinez. Maybe Tino doesn't deserve an amazing card, but it would have been cool to get like a mid-90 type diamond for Tino. This is a Yankee legend right here, man. Now we move on to the Braves, who already have a metric ton of cards. But one card that is likely to happen is a starting pitcher, John Smoltz. You guys know how Dennis Eckersley was treated this year. He has the 99 overall starting pitcher, and he also has the high diamond SIG series relief pitcher. And John Smoltz was normally treated this way last year, where he got a lot of starting pitcher cards and relief pitcher cards. And he does have a low diamond starting pitcher card that he got at the very beginning of the year. So he is someone that is very likely to get a starting pitcher card. Again, I don't know how much he's going to be really wanted or used. Another Brave that could use like a mid 90 diamond card is Warren Spahn as an 89 overall. And I actually had fun with this card early on in the year. Underused card, but he just has a very long windup in pitching motion. Again, I don't know how many people would use him, but I feel like that's also like a must-have for the all-time Braves team. I know their pitching is weak. Now we move over to the Marlins, and one of them that I really haven't seen a good card of is Juan Pierre. I think he was a new legend this year. I feel he was someone that was newly added, but really wasn't talked about much. Actually, no, he did get a card in years past. That's how unmemorable Juan Pierre is. I forgot that he got cards last year. He needs like some sort of a boosted card this year, whether it's like a mid-90s card or not. To the Phillies, one that needs to be talked about is Richie Ashburn. Another one of these dudes with the high contact, low power. He got like a 96 overall card last year late in the game, and not many people really touched him. But again, this is a card that does need like a boosted high 90s overall card because he was a very solid player. Another one for the Phillies here is Shane Victorino. Whether he gets a Phillies or Red Sox card, give him a boosted card. He was a new legend added last year. He got a boss card earlier on in the year then. He needs some sort of usable card. He's not being used at all in MLB The Show, man. Give him his card to be used. Now we slide over to the Cubs. The main one that I thought of that could really get a card is Ryan Sandberg. And yes, he does have the 97, but he usually gets a 99 overall. And his 99 is a little lower power-wise, but has like very elite level contact. But like he could still have like 90 to 100 power with gold or diamond fielding at second. The Reds already have a ton of cards, 49 legend and flashback cards, but one card that has been thrown to the side has been Dave Parker. But he does deserve a mid to high diamond card, fun lefty outfielder bat. Where do you put a card like this on your team nowadays? Especially when he gets his boosted card that won't be like amazing. But, you know, it'd be cool if he got a diamond card. Same with Tony Perez. He's someone that does not have a boosted card this year. He was always like a pretty solid third base, first base bat in the early part of the years. This next one's a pretty big one. Like, I'm kind of shocked he doesn't have any boosted card other than the one. Ryan Braun for the Brewers. 96 overall. I know Ryan Braun in his MVP season had the PED stuff, but it would be very cool if they gave him a 99 overall. They could make a card like him very solid for the end game here. Albert Pujols does not have a 99. This is his best card. It was generally underwhelming when it dropped. He's, for some reason, always someone that doesn't get a card until the very last part of the game, which is really unfortunate because he's like a big first base, third base option when he gets that secondary. And he would have been a very fun 99 overall early on in the year. But if he gets a 99 and they make him better than expected, he should be a very good first baseman, but also potentially a good third base option. And I really hope they do. Albert needs to be shown some love because last couple years he's come out late and he wasn't like the most appealing option at first or third. Some people would use him. So we move on to the Dodgers, and one name that is missing a high diamond card is Don Sutton. Another pretty solid long-term Dodger pitcher. Again, he wouldn't really be amazing. He would be a lot like the Cy Young type pitcher. But you know, I feel like it's only right to give him his boosted card. He doesn't have any right now. And he would be like a pretty okay pitcher. For the Padres, one of them that I thought of is Yu Darvish. Again, he could potentially get a 99 overall, and he could be treated like Jose Altuve to give him a boosted card. Give Yu Darvish a 99 card from the last few years or when he was a Ranger. Chances are it does not happen because Yu Darvish is one of those guys that, you know, is normally an earlier game release when he gets his cards. Another Padres card, which I think is very plausible, is Heath Bell. New legend added to the game this year. And then they added him and Joe Nathan to Team Affinity Season 2. But not many people used Heath Bell. I don't know of many people that use this card in their bullpens and such. They did eventually give Houston Street a boosted card. So I could see Heath Bell getting like a mid to low 90s reliever card. And, you know, he could at least be viable for the Padres theme team, you know. Now we move on to the Giants, and one of them has to be Juan Marichal. Again, another all-time Giant pitcher. He would be like the Cy Young type pitcher, and he probably wouldn't be too great, but you never know with pitchers like him, like Fernando Valenzuela this year. Maybe it does play well if he gets a very boosted card. Will Clark. Will Clark is one of those guys that isn't like one of the best first base options normally, but it would be cool if he had gotten the 99 and maybe the Todd Helton treatment, you know? Because Will Clark was very good when he had played. And now finally, these two cards I'm going to take to the offline rosters. And essentially, you could look around between all of the players that are like in the game offline and just don't have any cards online in Diamond Dynasty. So you look at all these players here. These are a lot of times cards we have in the game already. Some of them could use like better cards, you know, and then they have their cards in the game. One of them that does need to be talked about just in case there is a slim chance it happens is Phil Niekro. There's a very good chance he doesn't get released in the Diamond Dynasty because he throws a knuckleball. However, they have his rights in the game, and maybe one day they'll be like, you know what, let's just give Phil Niekro a good card again. And the final player is none other than Yankee legend Robinson Cano. Got suspended but with PEDs this year. Didn't get any boosted card because of that. And maybe there's a shot that they give him like a 97 to 99 card. And finally, just before I end it, for many of you guys wondering about Roberto Alomar, for example, just to make it clear, it seems like his card isn't even in the game anymore. Roberto Alomar would be on this team here, the Long Ball Beasts. Nowhere to be found. I don't even think I see Roberto Alomar at all. They may have just completely taken him out of the game in these offline rosters. So he's probably not going to happen. All I recommend is if you're confused on that, just Google Roberto Alomar investigation and you'll see more info on it. That is going to be it. These are the cards that are likely to release. Let me know if there are any more current players that could receive a good flashback card. Let me know in the comment section which card you think I may have missed or cards you would want to see in MLB The Show. But that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're going to be talking a lot of stuff about Diamond Dynasty like this. You guys have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you all watching this video. I'll see you all again on the next one. Deuces.
What are you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Beans, right? Jesus Christ, and Byron.
Who?
Byron.
Who?
Byron.